Hey y'all, I know it's been a while. I am your girl Two Claps Oracle, and we are in mid-April, approaching mid-April, and these are our new cards by Kyle Gray, the Angels and Ancestor Oracle cards. I will be reading from these cards today. Like I tell everybody, when you open up a new deck, you need to make sure you check out the box. You need to make sure you check out all the words that are an intention, and you need to make sure you read the book. So many of you know that I do my last group of cards were the Earthcraft cards, those Oracle cards, and I used to do the 3-card spread. It was past, present, and a future card. Well, I'm going to let you know that the new card, after I've set the intentions, because in the first 27 pages of this book, you have to set the intentions a particular way, or I don't know what kind of energy is going to be called to your cards, okay? Amen. So I want to let you guys know that the new card spread, they have about 5 in this book, but because I have a limited amount of time, out of all of the different card spreads, I deemed it necessary to do 2 of these myself. So they have a card spread that is a 2-card spread. This card is, the first card is to represent your situation. And the second card is to represent what you know, what you need to know about the situation. Or we're going to go into a 3-card spread. It's strength, heart, and challenge. So I'm going to get into that. I miss y'all so much. Let me tell y'all, it's been a struggle. My daughter is home, everybody. As y'all know, I was behind on my rent. My daughter got her SSI. They approved us. I was supposed to get this large back pay. The guy that was working on my case, Mr. Gregory, told me that he was going to fast track it. They approved it. And I was actually going to get back pay from all the way from December of 2021. And then the next thing I know, I don't get the payment. I get a letter in the mail claiming that they want my 5-year-old nonverbal autistic daughter to have a comprehensive clinical psychological evaluation before I can get any payment. And that isn't until May 4th. And when I went to court about my rental process, the lawyer told me they were going to give me 15 days, and 15 days is up on April the 21st, which is next week. So if anybody can send some donations to help me out, please do so. And thank you for that one man that sent me a substantial donation. I thought that was going to get me out of the rear, but Social Security just decided to do whatever they was going to do. But I love y'all, and I'm happy that I'm back. And I said I got to get out of this depression. I got to get out of this anxiety, because I feel like I have done so much, from getting incarcerated to fighting with the, with the Department of Children and Family Services, and fighting my court cases, and getting an apartment after losing everything. And I'm right here, and it's the end of the season, and I should be reaping my benefits and reaping my blessings. And I guess that's not happening. So I don't want to spend one more day in my bed. I don't want to spend one more day not doing what I'm supposed to do. So anything that you guys can help, that would be great for me. But let's get into these new cards. Okay, Oracle cards, Angels and Ancestors. I set the intention of telling the collective any and everything they need to know, how they need to fix it, and what you feel needs to be said to them. Ashe. Let's get right into it. Today's reading is just trouble don't last always, because if I'm going through it and I'm pushing through my high functioning anxiety and depression, I haven't even painted my nails, y'all, then I know I need to be here with y'all. Because if I'm showing spirit that I'm still willing to work and I'm not going to take another day off, then that's what it is. Let's get right into this card. The situation that you are in now, and what you need to know about the situation. Let's get into the 2-card spread. Shield Maiden. Make plans and focus. This reading is for, it's funny because I did a reading of myself last night, and I pulled this exact same card in my 3-card spread. And what it meant for me last night was God was telling you not to fight anymore. Somebody out there, you're feeling just like me. Like, even doing this reading, my energy feels low. I don't even know if y'all can feel it through the screen. I'm just learning these cards. I really just don't even want to do my spiritual practice. And it's like, I don't even know where to fight. So in my situation, I'm so used to fighting. I'm so used to trying to get something done and trying to make something happen. And I'm participating in the boxing match called life. And God has put me in a position where every other avenue that I can get things done myself has been blocked. So what God wants me to get you to do is let you know that you're being protected. He's protecting you from something that you cannot see, or something that was planned against you. You're in the season of the only one that can sabotage you is yourself. And what I mean by that is whatever situation you're going through, just like myself, God needs you not to fight. The shield maiden, it's time for you to wear your battle wounds. It's time for you to focus. It's time for you to make plans. It's time for you to only look at the positive, even when you don't see the positive. It's crazy. We're in the season of spring and we are still feeling the vibration and the momentum of attacks that people had let out against us. Somebody out there, let me tell you something. Somebody you let go wants you to fight with them. Can I tell you why? They didn't know that they had an intention for the relationship that the two of you had. You and this person had a great relationship. It doesn't have to be romantic. It could be a working relationship. It can be a friendship relationship. It can be anything. See, my daughter had somebody in her life that I was connected to helping us through this process, right? And they were cool and they were nice, right? But then God showed you something about their intentions in the future that they have not even realized yet. So the gift of discernment and the gift of foresight is foreseeing the attack or the fight before it can even manifest in your life, right? So what happens is, because everything is going good in this present day, you know to end the relationship on a good note. You moved on and you moved strong. There's this overwhelming anger inside of them because you decided to disconnect from them and they don't even know where it's coming from. They're sitting there and they're actually at a point where everything that they were going to direct to you is now directed to those around them. They are sitting there feeling crazy because they want to fight you. They want to attack you. They are so upset that you left them. They are so upset that you broke away from this vibration. And can I tell you something? This was a situation that was either work related, gym related, children related, school related. This was not something that was supposed to be long term. This was not a personal relationship. There was something in the world that put the two of you together. And because the two of you were placed together, you had to complete a job or you had to complete an assignment. Now that it's over, God saw you, your ancestors and your spirit guides showed you that you have to move past them, because if you stay too long, they're going to begin to do whatever it is that they have, that the spirit realm on the demonic side hasn't shown them yet. So now, with them having spirits attached to them that have bad intentions, or with them feeling some type of way towards you, but you haven't done anything for them to justify those emotions, you left them in a positive way. So they hate the fact that they have to sit in this energy and they don't know why. They don't like you now. They hate you now. They wish they would have never helped you now. Not understanding that all the negativity that they're putting out about you can't reach you because you disconnected before they could have an intention. See, a person can feel negative about you. A person can dislike you. But the only way that they can try to harm you or get you out of alignment or do something negative to you, you have to be in agreement with them. See, they would have had to set the negative intention before you broke away from them. Because what happens is when you severed the relationship with you and that person, the universe already put a cut in the cord. So there's no energy flowing back and forth. They can't feel you and you can't feel them. So just imagine the beauty of God telling you that you don't need to fight anymore. This is crazy because I feel like this reading is for me, because there was something that happened to me because I had to sever a relationship with my daughter because I'm out of the judicial system, right? But I'm glad I got up here because my energy is back right. So God is telling you he don't need you to fight. Strategy is what you have now. He's going to show you when to leave, and you did. And this is the beginning of several relationships. You have to sever the relationship with these type of energies. Remember I told y'all in your spring, your season of abundance and what's coming for you, it's going to be false light workers. See, you ain't working with the narcissists and the demonic entities no more. This is a straight up false light worker. And a false light worker, they're trying to shine light and help you. But once you get on their level, or once you're getting higher than them, or once they can't get the gratification out of being the person to help you along, then they'll turn their agenda on you, because envy and jealousy will set in if a person's intentions of helping you is only for them to feel self-righteous, is only for them to make them feel better. And because spirit and human are not connected with them, you're faster than them, okay? So let's go into that second card. So God is saying this is what you need to know. So how do we move past it? What do you need to do? God says this is the Sky Father. This is the ancestral card, Sky Father. Trust in the unknown. There is somebody. This card right here makes me think about my dad. See, my dad is the type of person, once he gets all of the facts, Even if I'm in the wrong, he can come against me today. But if whatever he was told, whatever he saw, if my dad takes 5 days and he sits down to see if I was in the wrong or in the right, all the people that turn me against him or him against me, they gonna have to feel it. See, somebody out there, you have a male energy that's more powerful than you, that can see in the spirit. It's probably a family member. It's probably your father. It's probably your boyfriend's father. It's an elder energy. They fly higher than you. See, most of us, we're empaths by nature, but you have to get it from a parent. You're intelligent by nature, but you have to get it from a parent. You have a lot of spiritual gifts, but somebody has to give it to you. And in my case, it's my father. You know what I'm saying? So you have a masculine energy that's telling you to put your sword down. I don't need you to fight anymore because I see exactly what they're doing. And let me tell you something. If this male energy got tricked into believing that you were as bad as people told them, but something in their spirit said, let me spin the block and go see if the things they said about my child, the things they said about my spouse, the things they said about my child's mother, the things they said about my mother, if the things that they said about the female I'm sent to protect is a lie, everybody's going to have to feel the wrath of that fatherly energy. So what happens is it's time for you to move out the way. See, most time if it's a good man is not going to step in unless he has to. See, you ever notice, let's take Nene Leakes and Greg Leakes for example. He always said he didn't have to step in because his wife got it. In other words, what he was saying was, this drama is beneath me. Your anger and your energy is beneath me. But if you take it too far, that's when you see the laid back men like my father turn into an animal. How dare you do what you did to my child or to my spouse? Or how dare y'all go in this spirit realm and try to turn all of the blessings that this feminine energy has earned away from her, and y'all still won't back off. So now you got me upset. So this reading, this 2-card reading, God is saying, put down your shield, put down your sword. Because if I promised you your blessings and people are still blocking them, people are still rising up against you, if the head of Satan is coming up through these human beings because they're mad that you got the last laugh. The last laugh is sitting back and being strategic, like Sun Tzu's Art of War, right? You know to never outshine the master, even if the master is demonic. So you sit back and you stroke the master's ego. You sit back and you do the work with the master. You win the master's favor. But the whole time, you know the master's true intention over your life. You know if you made one false move, they were going to cut your head off. If you said one false thing, they were going to harm you. But what happens is if you stay quiet and you move away from people who you know the relationship needs to end, if you move away when everything is good, it will force them to go into negativity with themselves. See, if you stay a little too long with somebody that the relationship is supposed to be over, their intention will begin to show. See, the situation with me, the person that was connected to me and my daughter and helping us along, I knew something was wrong with her because every time we would speak, she could not keep her hostility and rage and jealousy, her energy intact. I always tell you, be mindful of people whose words don't match their energy. If your words don't match your energy, I'm paying attention to you. If I begin to speak about education, she fell away. If I begin to talk about the activities I wanted for my daughter and myself to do, she felt away. When I said I wanted to move away from Georgia when all this was over, she felt away. You get what I'm saying? When I told her that I wanted to go back and get two Ivy League certificates from Stanford and Cornell, she felt away. The idea of me moving on and being something that annoyed her, which I don't have the place to understand. Most of it is rooted in envy and jealousy. Most people will look at you fall, and when you get up, they can't believe you got up, and they have never done nothing, and they have never fallen before. How dare you be so strong? So what I'm telling you is, put down the sword, put down the shield. There is nothing that you can do in this fight. If you haven't gotten your blessings and things are not going the way you need it to go, spiritually, somebody's fighting dirty. But what happens when somebody is fighting dirty and you don't know where it comes from, God is going to send you a masculine energy. Most of the time, it's your father, your brothers. It's somebody over you. Sometimes it could be a bishop of the church. It could be a person you bump into. It's time for you to chill. Because let me tell you something. I would rather be evicted and having to start over and live in a hotel with my child before I ever have to deal with the energy of the man who gave birth to me or who put the seed in my mother. See, I am powerful. But my father is the type of powerful where he don't wake up unless he has to. Matter of fact, that reading was so damn good, we ain't even finna go on a 3-part spread. I'll do the 3-part tomorrow. So what we're going to do now, like I said in Kyle Gray's Oracle book, like I said, look, these are the other 2. He has 7 card spreads. I feel like that will take too much time. So we will do the 2-card spreads. And then the next day I'll do the 3-card spreads. But like I said, don't fight no more. Vengeance is mine, says the Lord. And sometimes vengeance shows up in an energy that can't believe they fell for everybody's BS when it came to you. I love y'all, and if anybody can send me any donations, I will greatly appreciate it. Also, you can hit my link in my bio. Thank you for the gifts from my daughter's wish list and mine. I love y'all so much. We'll be back tomorrow, and I'm so happy to be back. This has waking me up. If it resonates, like, share, subscribe, and please comment. Love y'all.